Jesus Christ.
Right on. As soon as it goes live, he drops his phone. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here live. Thank you for watching on the live stream. We are here for the inaugural Bay Rat Bash. This is the captain's meeting, and we'll be going over all the rules for everyone who is signed up. I guess we got till about, 8:30 tonight, Joey? We typically.
Yeah, we're going to kill it about 8:30.
You got about an hour and 15 minutes. If you still want to register for the tournament, you can go online, brownwaterbanter.com, and register, or come right down here to this booth and register as well. This year we partnered up with this guy, Josh from Fishing the South. What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Yeah. First fishing tournament we've done together. First fishing tournament y'all have done, I think, right?
Yes, this is our first.
Get up on that bad boy.
This is our first
You got to
fishing
make
tournament.
love
Yes.
to it.
Yeah, make love to the microphone like you've been on a podcast before. But anyway, so we're going to go over all the sponsors this evening and most importantly, all of the rules. So, Joey, where do we want to start?
Go ahead with your sponsorship.
All right, let's see here. I think I can read this off correctly. So for the first place, the main sponsor, it looks like we got the South Mississippi Boat Show and Charter Trash. They split the sponsorship there. And first place in the main hardhead catfish division is going to be a $700 payout. Let me
Charter Trash will be here tomorrow with us. They're going to have a booth set up right here selling merch. So swing in and check his stuff out. Good stuff.
Yep. And so for second place on the main division, which is, again, the hardhead division, it's going to be a $300 payout, and that was sponsored by Chasin' Dot Charters. That's our buddy Alan, Captain Alan. If you haven't heard of him, go check him out on Facebook. He's a character. Go book a trip with him.
Yep.
The next category, so everybody has to fish the main. Well, I ain't going to get into all that. You'll go over all that, Jerry. Next category is the black drum. Whoa. Yep. Clicked out of that.
Technical
We
difficulty.
got it right here. We got it right here.
Okay.
Black drum. Yeah, that's all your computer. It's a black drum division. First place going to pay out $400. That was sponsored by Splash Mats and Saltwater Fanatics. Saltwater Fanatics took the second place sponsorship, which is a $100 payout. Coming up in the next category is the Croaker. First place, $400 payout as well. That was sponsored by Ocean Springs Marine Mart. Second place is a $100 payout and sponsored by the Bayou. And the last division on the rod and reel is the Sheep's Head. In Too Deep took the first place sponsorship for that, which is, again, $400. And Chandelier Brewing took the second place sponsorship, which the payout on that is $100. So to recap, there is a hardhead division that you must fish, a black drum division, a croaker division, and a sheep's head division. We have a completely separate, different, altogether different rules, everything spearfish division. If you're not a diver and you're not spearfishing, you don't have to listen to any of the rules for that. Joey's going to go over all of them, but that was sponsored by the Deepwater Mafia because that's mainly who's going to be in that. So we want to thank all of our sponsors for supporting the tournament this year, first year on this tournament. Also, the city of Biloxi, they sponsored us as well by donating the stage, and the Blind Tiger Biloxi for always letting us come here and set up. So it means a lot to us, and we appreciate that. So Joey's going to take over now and go over. Well, no, hold on. Excuse me. We got the other general sponsors. So Coastal Angler Mississippi Magazine, they sponsored the tournament as well. Family Frozen Foods and Market. Robbie O'Brien for sheriff, and is he going to be on the show? Is he coming up on the show, Robbie O'Brien?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's going to be on the show as well. Caddy Can, they've sponsored every tournament we've done since we started doing this. Gulf Coast Grains, they made the first place trophy.
Yeah, they look good too.
And they look really, really good. So you'll be seeing that. Our good buddy Mike over at Wicked Fish Bake and Tackle over in Gulfport, he's always been a sponsor of our tournaments as well. He sponsors some stuff for our veteran prize this year, correct?
Yeah, he gave us $200 and a Shimano Revo going to the Veterans Tournament.
Yep, so we want to thank him for that. And then we also have Alpine Dental sponsoring the tournament as well. And we're going to go over all these sponsors again tomorrow and give you a little bit of a rundown on each one of them. So, Joey, you take it over here.
Yeah, I got it right now. So this year we let all the veterans with the military ID, we let them fish hardhead catfish for free. If you're on the veterans list, if you're not on the veterans list, you got about an hour left to get over here with Derek. You're going to be fishing that for free, just a little token of our support. I know it's not enough, but it's something we can do. There's also going to be the heaviest veteran, and that's not the one who's eating the most cookies. That's the biggest fish out of the veterans. So whatever y'all are doing, if y'all are packing on them pounds, that ain't going to be it, all right?
come over here in the shot so they can see you.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go over these rules real quick. It's super easy. We got 4 categories this year, of course. We'll go over to dive first. Dive. If you're a dive guy, you should have been fishing today. They can go out today. Hell divers went out this morning out of Alabama, shot a good bunch of sheep's head. Dive is only sheep's head. So that's where we're sitting right now. If you're going to get registered in a dive tournament, you can fish today, you can fish tomorrow, but it's only sheep's head. There's no boundaries on the dive. So that's where it is. If you're sitting right now, there's no boundaries. You don't have to stay in any kind of boundaries. You go wherever you want. For the rod and reel, everybody has to enter in the hardhead tournament. So everybody's going to fish hardheads tomorrow. If you can't catch a hardhead catfish tomorrow, take all your rod and reels and throw them in the water because you're not a very good fisherman. All right, so we got hardhead catfish, we got black drum, we got croaker, and we got sheep's head. We must abide by state and federal laws. There's no limits or links on croaker or hardhead catfish, so you can bring in as small as you want, but you're probably not going to win, okay? Abide by or the drum. Yeah, or the drum. Sheep's head is the only one, 12 inches, 14 inches. Yeah, 14 inches on a drum. I mean, a sheep's head. Make sure you get that in. Don't bring us anything that's not going to weigh in because it's not going to win anyways.
Real quick, Joey. It is Jimmy Krill in the live asked, is it too late to register? No, Jimmy, you can still register on brownwaterbanter.com. We're going to cut it off around 8:30. So
that's right.
Jump on the website, click on tournaments, click on Bay Rat Bash, and go ahead and I'll actually drop the link.
If fishing from a vessel, all persons on board must be registered in the tournament. Okay, so if you're a captain, if you're a guide, if you're going out with somebody, you must be registered. All right. All participants fishing from a vessel of any kind must launch in the designated tournament boundaries. The designated tournament boundaries are all of Back Bay, all the way to the west end of Deer Island, all the way to the east end of Deer Island north. So Davis Bayou, Fort Bayou, any of that is free game. All right. You just can't go south of the island. The last rock on Deer Island and the last rock on Deer Island, that's as far as we can go. Dive division, no boundaries. We went over that. All participants must be registered before into the captain's meeting, which is going to be, we're going to extend it just a little bit longer, so about 8:30 tonight. Fishing is going to begin tonight at 12:01. All right, so as soon as the clock strikes midnight, 12:01, be careful. A lot of people like to fish at night. We agree with that. That's totally fine. Just be careful. Weigh-in is going to be tomorrow at 5 to 6. We're going to have one of our people right here at 6 o'clock. If you're not in line in front of him, you will not be registered in the tournament. You won't be able to weigh in the tournament, right? So 6 o'clock, you have to be in line for your fish to get weighed. The heaviest fish will be the winner. You can't sweep the board. So you can have, if you register for sheep's head, croaker, black drum, hardhead, you can win first place in all of those, but you can't win first and second. You can only win one place. That way everybody gets a chance. At no time are 2 boats allowed to touch. All fish must be acceptable and edible condition. Remember, if we're doing catfish, if you're bringing a catfish to us away, please cut the barbs off. Bring some side cutters, bring some tin snips, whatever, cut the barbs off. I know y'all don't want to keep them in the live well anyway, so I'm going to wrap them in a towel or something and bring them to us. All fish entered must be handled properly in ice. No frozen, gaff, gig, shot, or mutilated fish will be accepted, of course, except for the spear division. The tournament committee, me, Jared Seymour, Josh Harmon, and James Powell have the right to reject or disqualify any fish or any angler at their discretion. All right, all fish entered must be caught with a rod and reel, except spearfish division. Spearfish, we've already went over that. All fish entered are subject to rated gutting and inspection. Failure to allow gutting will disqualify the fish. We've all seen the stuff on the internet with the walleye tournament. Don't do that. Don't stuff weights down there. We're going to know if you weigh in a hardhead catfish is this big, it ain't going to weigh 8 pounds. All right. This is the reason why we do this is for the kids. Okay. So we try to stay away. If you're going to cheat, go fish somebody else's tournament. We don't want you in here, okay? This is all for fun. This is fellowship. That's why we did this. The tournament reserves right to keep any fish for display. We probably won't do that, but if we have a lot of people asking for it, we might ask for a fish to put up there for the kids to see. Participants enter at their own risk. The tournament committee, sponsors, volunteers should not be held liable for loss, damage, negligence, harms, injury to any reason. We want you to be safe, okay? We know what goes on with having a fish tournament. Everybody knows the dangers about being out there. We're inshore. The wind's supposed to lay down tomorrow. It's about 8 to 10, I think is what it was. Compared to today, it was about 15 to 20, so it should be pretty decent. So it shouldn't be much of that. Anyone found in violation of the tournament rules or any state federal laws may be disqualified from the current tournament. Like I said, please don't cheat. Anglers are allowed to weigh one fish per category. We went over that. All anglers are subject to be contested for cheating by any other registered angler at a tournament. All contestants must be made in writing before we leave. So 6 p.m. if you think somebody's cheating, God forbid, I hope that doesn't happen, you have to come to us and say, hey, this guy was out of bounds, or this guy's shoving lead at his fish, or whatever it is. All right, if a winner is contested, the winner will be required to submit a polygraph within 72 hours of the contest. Failure of the test, or failure to complete the test will result in a forfeit of winning and a lifetime ban from our tournaments. The cost of the polygraph will be responsible of the contesting party. It must be paid in full. All prizes are going to be held up to 7 days. We're going to hold them for about 5 days. We're going to write checks. So when you walk up to us, we're going to write checks, and we'll get you out there. If no legal fish is weighed for one of the categories, the prize money will return to the tournament, and the tournament committee reserves the right to alter any rules deemed necessary. So we're going to do a little different than the Sheep's Head Showdown. We're not going to do ticket fish. You're just going to come in. You're going to weigh your fish. We got a couple of door prizes to give away from Caddy Can, so the weigh-in should be pretty quick. Anybody got any questions?
No. Oh, the veterans. Go over the veterans.
Okay, the veterans. What we did in the veterans is that we gave them a free entry into the hardhead catfish, okay? So they get to fish for free. Now, they can go into the other categories if they pay. We do have some people who have paid for it, okay? They're going to be on the leaderboard for the main, but they also have a category. Like I said, the heaviest veteran is going to win the $200 and the reel and some other stuff I think that Derek has. So if you're a veteran in a tournament, this heaviest veteran shop is for you. I think that's about it. Like I said, we're gonna cut this off in about an hour and 30 minutes. You can start fishing at 12:01. Everybody be safe. I think that front's going to come through at like 11 o'clock tomorrow. Shouldn't be much.
Grant was asking another question about the veteran. You have to be registered
as
a veteran.
If you are not on Derek Calendar's list, you are not a registered veteran.
Yes.
Derek's the only one who can say you're a veteran. So when we're going to go to his list and put it on the board, all you got to do is show your military ID, get with Derek. If you need his number, message us, and you can get on.
Yeah, but the cutoff's in an hour.
Yes. So if you're not on his list, you cannot fish for the heaviest veteran.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Grant, if you're watching the live stream, if your dad is not on this list, he won't count. So you need to get him on the list before 8:30. That's mine.
Oh, that's Jägermeister.
No, it's not. So Grant, get Joey. Do we have contact?
Derek's right there. He's sitting right there. Yes, I have his. If you need his number,
Grant, send us a message.
Send us a message. It's Derek Calendar on Facebook. Some people know him as Shrek.
He needs his number. So Derek, just shoot us a message real quick. We'll count this as timestamp for now. Shoot us the message to the Brownwater page. We'll get you his number.
Correct.
Can you attach that light to your camera?
Yeah, go ahead.
Any other questions?
Oh, I thought we were going to shoot.
Tomorrow we're going to have Brownwater. What you got? No, the heaviest veteran is only hardheads. The heaviest veteran is only the main tournament. Yeah.
That light on that camera.
That was a great question, Captain James. Only hardhead, the heaviest veteran hardhead, is going to win the $200 and the reel for Mr. Mike. Now they can win it all. They're also in the main, but they're also in the other one. Yes.
Okay.
If any vet is out there and needs a spot, we have open spots, but you got to get to us before.
That's okay.
In about an hour. If you're a vet and you're registered in the tournament, we do have open spots for you. So if you need a spot to fish, we have it, but you got to get to us before 8:30.
There we go.
Yeah. Drop it in the
Thank you, Mike.
comments right now for the people on the live stream, and we'll try to get you in. But again, we're talking, you got about an hour at most. So thank you. Get it in now.
Right.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow around 2 o'clock, setting up the rest of the stuff. People will start rolling in probably 4 o'clock, and then we'll start weighing fish from 5 to 6. Remember, if you're not in line at 6 o'clock, there's nothing we can do for you.
All right. So anyway, is that, are we good? Does that feel like
Yeah,
that was
that's
everything?
nobody has any questions. Nobody has any concerns. Everybody understands the rules. Y'all be safe tomorrow. Catch a bunch of fish, and we'll be sitting here waiting for you.
We do have a question from the live stream. Matthew Mitchell wants to know. He said, "Ask Josh where the secret spot is. He's the hardhead legend. He's got a
Man, I can't tell you that, bro. That's
proprietary information."
Yeah.
If Matthew Mitchell doesn't know how to fish by now, he doesn't need to be on our show.
Hey, man, it's a different ball game when you're fishing for hardheads.
That's
you know?
right.
Them Josh fish, man.
Okay.
It takes talent.
Yeah, the Joey, what did you tell everybody if you can't enter this fish in this tournament? What's the
If
deal?
you can't catch a hardhead catfish, when you get to the dock or put your boat in, throw all your rod and reels in the water because you don't need to be fishing.
And leave the plug out on your boat.
Yeah,
it sit at
just
the
let
dock.
it sink.
Yeah, just let it sink right there. So, if there's no more questions out here,
Anybody got any questions?
else,
Everybody
anything
good?
else?
Everybody knows the rules? Everybody good? Anybody here? Donnie Handler?
Where's he at?
Good? He's right there.
Oh, look at that guy.
Anybody?
He's banned from the tournament.
Anybody?
Yeah, so just make sure you show up tomorrow on time. Like Joey said, there will be a cutoff, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. We're putting one of our guys in line. If you're not in front of him, you're not getting weighed.
That's right. Clip those the barbs. You said that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cut the barbs off, bring it to us, and then we'll weigh everything in.
Yeah, because I don't feel like getting poked tomorrow.
Yeah,
guys.
Yes.
exactly. All right. Well, if nobody's got anything else, we're gonna wrap it up.
Josh
we
has broke the
appreciate
chair.
we appreciate
It's not broken.
and we appreciate everybody that's already registered. We appreciate y'all fishing this tournament. It means a lot. And we like putting on these events because it's a good time. We have a lot of fun hanging out with everybody and getting to meet people that that watch the show and are part of everything. Glad to be partnered up with Fishing the South. And thanks everybody on the live stream. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Later.